Welcome to Athens, the capital of Greece and one of the oldest cities in the world. Archaeological discoveries show that people have lived here since 3500 before Christ, making Athens a true open-air museum of history and culture. In this Athens Travel Guide, you'll find everything to make the most out of your trip, from must-see landmarks like the Acropolis, to breathtaking viewpoints, vibrant neighborhoods, historical sites, and everything in between. Let's start with the most famous landmark, the Acropolis and its ground jewel, the Parthenon. For over 2,500 years, the Acropolis has watched over Athens, a symbol of the city's power, faith, and creativity. Long before democracy was born, this rocky hill was already sacred ground, dedicated to Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, the protector of the people of Athens. At its crown stands the Parthenon, built in the 5th century before Christ, when Athens flourished as a cultural heart of the ancient world. Constructed entirely from white marble, it reflected not only the devotion of the gods, but also the confidence of civilization at its peak. On the southern slope of the Acropolis, you will find the oldest theater in Europe, Theater of Dionysus. The views from the Acropolis are incredible. And you can buy your tickets online with the link in the description under this video, or you can stay in this queue. Just below the mighty Acropolis lies the beating heart of ancient Athens, the Agora. This was the stage of everyday life. Here, citizens gathered to trade goods, share ideas, debate politics, and shape the world's first democracy. Today, among the ruins, the echoes of that vibrant city still linger. The Agora wasn't just a marketplace, it was the soul of Athens. After exploring the hill and the Agora, head to the Acropolis Museum at its base. This modern museum houses artifacts excavated from the Acropolis site, statues, friezes, and everyday objects that belong to the ancient city. One highlight is the Museum Under the Museum, where you can observe ancient streets, homes, and workshops beneath the museum floor. These remains date back over 4,500 years. And the museum offers outstanding views of the Parthenon itself. Nestled right below the Acropolis, Plaka is one of Athens' most charming and historic neighborhoods, often called the neighborhood of gods. Plaka is where the city's ancient past meets lively modern life. Its narrow cobblestone streets, neoclassical houses, and flower-filled balconies create a picture-perfect setting that feels worlds away from the busy city center. Don't miss Anafiotika, the small whitewashed area tucked into the slopes of the Acropolis, built by islanders from Anafi in the 19th century. Missing their island homes, they created a piece of it here. Climbing through its narrow alleys feels like stepping straight into a Greek island village, right in the middle of the city. In a moment, you learn more about the place where the first modern Olympic Games were held, and we go to a breathtaking viewpoint. The true heart of Athens is Syntagma Square, the city's central hub where history, politics, and modern life come together. Here stands the Greek Parliament building, and right in front you will see the guards in their traditional uniforms, the Evzones. One of the highlights is the changing of the guard. There's a short ceremony every hour, on the hour, and a full ceremony with the military band and the complete Evzones dressed in their traditional uniforms, Sunday at 11 a.m. For those who love a little bit of adventure and movement, Lycabettus Hill is a must-visit. Rising about 277 meters above the city, it's the highest point in central Athens and offers spectacular panoramic views over the entire capital, including the Acropolis, the city skyline, and even the distant mountains. You can hike up or take the cable car. At the summit, you will find the small whitewashed chapel of St. George, a cozy cafe, and a restaurant with one of the most beautiful terraces in Athens. The Panathenaic Stadium is one of Athens' most iconic landmarks, a place where ancient tradition and modern sport meet. This is the only stadium in the world built entirely from marble. It hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. Here, you can walk on the track and sit on the cool marble seats and imagine the roar of crowds that once filled this arena. One of the most vibrant and colorful neighborhoods in Athens is Monastiraki. It's just a short walk from the Acropolis. and this area perfectly blends ancient history and modern city life. At the heart lies Monastiraki Square, surrounded by historic landmarks, street vendors and the buzz of everyday Athens. From here you can see the Acropolis towering from above. But Monastiraki is most famous for its flea market. Every day, especially on Sundays. When you think of Athens, you probably picture ancient temples, not a beach. But it's a short ride from the city center, and Edem Beach is where locals go to cool off and unwind. Soft sands, crystal water, and that laid-back local vibe, all just minutes from downtown. Tucked right in the heart of Athens, just behind the Greek Parliament building, lies one of the city's most peaceful escapes, the National Garden. Covering over 15 hectares. Once the private royal garden of Queen Amelia in the 19th century, the National Garden today is open to everyone. A green space filled with winding paths, plants, tall palm trees and shaded benches, perfect for a midday break. What's the best time to visit Athens? I think the spring season, April till June, or early autumn, September and October, with mild weather and fewer crowds. Summer gets hot and busy, while winters are cooler and quieter, but still pleasant. Athens International Airport is located around 30 to 40 minutes from the city by metro, suburban rail or taxi. The metro line M3 connects the airport directly to central Athens. Taxis are more expensive but convenient, and public transport is reliable and a good way to reach most neighborhoods. When you like this video, just give a thumbs up, thank you so much. And if you don't want to miss any other episodes, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free and it enriches your view on the whole world. Tot ziens, ciao, hasta luego.